Against Old Alexandra, they won by 2-1, and it was their sharpshooter Emily Keeley with both goals. One was a penalty in a very tight game. Railway Union also found it tough against Ulster Elks. One of the best goals she's ever seen. Katie Mullen, the Irish international, are here today. Plenty of people have come up from Dublin to support these two sides. Loreto, who played their hockey in Beaufort on the Grange Road, against the Railway side, whose home ground is Park Avenue in Dublin 4. The two best sides in the country rightfully meeting for this Champions Trophy. The winner will go forward to play in the European Hockey League next season. The losers will go into the second level of that competition. It's a bit like fighting for the Champions League or the Europa League in football. And these two sides have so much to play for today. Their good friendly rivalry should bring out the best in two teams that have so many international players. The starting 11, starting with Loreto, Lizzie Murphy will be in goal, and Pratt, Shifra O'Brien and Emma Maloney in goal. They play with a back three of Orla Patton, Niamh Shaw and Roisin Upton. Just in front of them is Orla Fox, who's the sweeping midfielder, and then three in a line across midfield. Emma Smith on the right, Sarah Hawkshaw in the centre, and Lisa McCarthy on the left. She's the captain of the side today, though Sarah Hawkshaw captains the Irish team, so there's plenty of leadership in that yellow and green side. And up front for the Railway side, Niamh Going on the right, Katie Mullen in the centre, and Lily Lloyd on the left. It's all set up then. Our umpires today, Zoe Hall and Liz Clifford. Zoe Hall on the near side, Liz Clifford on the far. And I'm really looking forward to this match. Two of the best sides in the country, loads of internationals on show for Loreto. Liz Murphy in goal, Shifra O'Brien, Caitlin Sheeran, Quiva Perdue, Nicola Torrance, Christina Hamill and Emily Keeley are all current or past internationals. And for Railway Union, well, you've got the likes of Katie Mullen, Roisin Upton and Sarah Hawkshaw as Loreto tip off, and straight away it's Hawkshaw who gets the block in and bursts forward for Railway Union. Good block in there by Caitlin Sheeran, but the free hit will go to Railway Union in the yellow and green, playing from left to right in this first half. Plenty of width being provided down the near side by Orla Patton, who gets the ball towards the circle. Emma Smith battling in there. The ageless, the imperious Emma Smith, who just seems to keep going forever and ever. There are rumours that she's going to retire. I wonder if she will. Here she is. Lee is the name on the shirt. That's her married name. But she's always been known as Emma Smith. Railway Union with all the possession so far. That was Yasmin Pratt winning it back for Loreto, but straight in with the challenge comes Smith. Both sides really keen to play quick hockey. You'll have to be good to beat these two defences. They're the best in the country. Great movement here down that far side by Christina Hamill. But that's wonderful defending by Railway Union's Katie Mullen. Or Roisin Upton rather, got those two mixed up early doors. This pitch here in Havelock Park, which was laid just a couple of years ago, the same pitch that was used at the Olympic Games in Paris. And Loreto now with their first chance maybe to make something happen. Cross was good from Shifra O'Brien, but good defending again on the edge of the circle by Railway Union. Remarkable what their coach Una McCarthy has done this season. She lost her two daughters, the Carey sisters, to Braxgata in Belgium, and they left the club last summer. So a real rebuilding program was needed. A couple of players retiring as well, but they've turned their fortunes around after that really creaky start to the campaign. Great ball there from Mullen to Hawkshaw, helped on quickly to Smith. Can get into the circle here. Loreto Beaufort side in the Kate Russell Cup. Things didn't go so well for them in that competition a few weeks ago. Nice turn by Emily Keeley, but just lost her footing, but she gets the free. which will be taken by Purdue. Didn't quite get that lift correctly, so line ball to Railway Union. Railway Union side who lost just 4 times in the league, but all of those defeats coming in their opening 6 games. Since then, unbeaten. All a pattern, just rushing it a little bit there. Both sides, of course, will be really motivated to get the win here. That European place, and here come Loreto. Great chance for them. Marvellous save by Emma Maloney, denying Yasmin Pratt as she got into the circle. Really good chance, first chance of the game, and here is how it came about. Yasmin Pratt with great pace to get past Niamh Shaw. So rightfully the 2 best teams in the country facing. Again, Railway gets so many players between the attacking player and the goal when they have to. So difficult to break down. Another excellent cross, that time from Keeley. And the super block as Christina Hamill thought she might have got a penalty corner. But the decision goes the way of Railway Union. Huge shouts from the Loreto bench that should have been a penalty stroke. Well, not in the opinion of Liz Clifford, and she's the only one that matters. Lisa Mulcahy playing it into the centre to Christina Hamill. On this near side, Emily Keeley, beaten by Sarah Patton, who's in off the bench for Railway Union. Came off the feet of Purdue, quickly taken by Patton. That's a good cross, but Mullen couldn't quite get her stick on the end of it at the near post. Close one that for Railway. So plenty of openings in these opening minutes. Good start to the game. At the back for Railway Union, Niamh Shaw, and she loses out. Weight of numbers, slipped on there by Grace Donald. The reverse pass might come here. That was Rebecca Fitzpatrick trying the reverse stick shot, but couldn't quite execute in her last 17 games in the EY League this season, which is an extraordinary record. Railway Union, who had slightly the better of the defensive records of these 2 sides, but there's nothing between them. Loreto conceded 20 goals in their 18 league matches, Railway just 12. Plenty of changes being made throughout the game. Full complement of 18 players named before the first game yesterday, and you can't make any changes after that. Orla Patton getting the line ball and mazily dribbling towards the circle. Great run from her, keeps it in play. That's Hamill who intercepts for Loreto. That's going to be a free in on the edge of the circle for Railway Union in the yellow and green. Both sides will be busting a gut to try and get that first goal. This is Olivia Mullen, but she loses out, and Loreto just taking their time at the back. You can hear the shout from the sideline. Patience is the call. That was the Railway coach, Una McCarthy, just asking her players not to dive in with challenges, and that's gone through. But again, the Railway competitive zeal is absolutely incredible. Every time they lose the ball, they're very quick to get the tackles in. Quiva Purdue sending it across to Caitlin Sheeran. And on that far side, Ella Pasley wins the free, takes it quickly. challenge came in, but no free to Loreto. Just a long corner. They've got 3-4 players close to the edge of the circle, have Loreto. Nice play by Grace McLaughlin. Up the line by Caoimhe Purdue. Again, the interception comes in, this time from Saoirse Griffin. Ex-UCC, gives it to Sarah Hawkshaw. Ireland's captain, showing her skills in the centre. That's good play by Railway Union. Emma Smith. A lot of chuntering going on. Players are obviously full of tension and anxiety at the start of a game like this. First quarter, no penalty corners so far, no goals. If you're just joining us, 8 minutes left in the first quarter of this Champions Trophy final. One thing's for sure, we expected it to be really tight and not too many goals with these two defences, the best in the country. Cleared away by Grace McLaughlin into the centre, where Shifra O'Brien, one of the top scorers, the top scorer for Loreto this season, was quickly closed down. Emily Keeley coming on for another session for Loreto. Purdue sends it back to Caitlin Sharon. Now it's Grace McLaughlin. Railway just waiting to see what will happen. Quickly closing down. Hawkshaw wins it in the centre. Thought about playing the quick ball forward, but instead finds Sarah Patton. The challenge from Olivia Mullen. And it's going to be a free to Railway Union this time. Railway trying to repeat what they did last season, beating Loreto in this Champions Trophy final. And that was Saoirse Griffin who lost her feet coming into the circle. Long corner to be taken by Sarah Hawkshaw. That's a good interception. Poor pass initially, but tremendous challenge that by Niamh Shaw. Sent it forward quickly, but too much pace on that pass. And Loreto can breathe again. Scoreless in this opening quarter. Loreto, who have won the EY League 3 times, back in 2009, and then for the last 2 seasons, but lost this Champions Trophy European playoff match against Railway last season. Continuing the excellent form that they have. And Loreto are going to have to produce something special next goal. Get their passing game going. They've got the free hit on the halfway line. Again, Railway win it in the middle. Emma Smith sending it out wide. Hugging the touchline is Niamh Going. That's off the feet of the Loreto player. Orla Patton quickly takes it. Stabs it forward, but can't quite find Katie Mullen, and free goes to Loreto, who can breathe again. They'll have to wait until about 7 minutes into this second quarter before Nia Jennings can rejoin the action. In fact, there she is, back into the game after serving her 5-minute yellow card transgression. Now, 11 aside, what can Loreto do now to get back into this side, to get into the match? They really need the next goal, and they need it before half time, I would venture to suggest, against the best defence in the league. Caitlin Sharon trying to get the cross in. Good battling there by Hawkshaw, and she gets the free hit. Paul Fitzpatrick calling for a penalty corner, but nothing doing from umpire Liz Clifford. Good work there by Niamh Going. Leaves it for Orla Patton. Going takes a rest, replaced by Lily Lloyd. Niamh Shaw. Here's Hawkshaw trying to stab it forward, but that's good defending in the centre by McLaughlin. And back from Keeley. See the pressure that's being applied high up the pitch by Railway Union. They're not giving Loreto any space. Now it's Sarah Patton closing down. And out off her stick. Very, very difficult for Loreto here so far today. Hit by those 2 goals in quick succession. Lily Lloyd. Looking up the line for Sarah Patton, takes the free quickly. Nice stick skills. Cut out in the centre by McLaughlin. Sarah Patton did well. Flicked forward there by Railway's Lily Lloyd. It's going to be a long corner to the yellow and green. Hawkshaw standing over this, missed by Smith. Can Loreto get a quick break on here? Another fine challenge in the centre by Railway Union. That was Roisin Upton. And here she is again. Oh, clever play, but she couldn't quite find Smith. Runs through to Katie Mullen, who's got Hawkshaw to her left. Maybe tried to just take a little bit too much out of that one. Perfect conditions for hockey here in Havelock Park in Banbridge for these Champions Trophy finals, sponsored by EY. Now, Loreto quickly need to make something happen in the final third. That was Katie Dunn who wins the free. Takes it herself quickly. Challenge came in from Lisa McCarthy, the Railway skipper. She'll be hoping to get her hands on that coveted Champions Trophy later on. Railway Union, who won it here last year by a single goal, currently 2 up. That came off Mullen's feet. It's going to be a free the other way. Umpire just having a couple of words there to Mullen, who was trying to engineer an advantage there. This is Sharon lifting it nicely into the corner. Free hit goes to Loreto. Circle entry from Lisa Mulcahy though. Whistle goes. Free out to Railway Union. So many changes happening all the time. One of the reasons why hockey is such a fast and furious spectacle nowadays. The rule changes have made such a difference to the game. Little moment of lack of concentration there from Railway. Chance for Loreto here. Emily Keeley though can't get the cross in. It's cut out by Upton. Played forward but straight back to the maroon shirts of Loreto. And Pasley runs into the challenge of Ali O'Leary. Pasley gets the free, skids off the stick of Emily Keeley. Here's Smith. Closed down by Hamill, but not really tightly enough. Hawkshaw couldn't control it. Now it's Mia Jennings coming forward. She's got 2 to her right. One of them is Hamill. Can Loreto get the cross in here? They need something to go their way, and they've got the penalty corner. Their first of the match. Coming with minutes to go to half time. And a real chance here for Loreto to maybe get their names on the score sheet in quarter number 2. It's going to be Shifra O'Brien to inject this first penalty corner of the afternoon for Loreto. Caitlin Sharon, number 10, and Lisa Mulcahy, number 5, the two players waiting for this delivery. And it's Sharon with the shot, blocked brilliantly by Orla Patton, who was the lead runner for Railway. And she did her job to perfection. Railway with a quick break here, sending it forward to Lily Lloyd, taking on Grace McLaughlin. Well, so much at stake for these sides. Qualification for the first level of Euro hockey next season. Railway Union just recently played in that and got a first ever win by an Irish side at that level of club hockey competition. Speaking to Una McCarthy before the game, she was saying how important it is to get the opportunity to play at that high level. Not something that Irish sides generally get enough experience at. That was Rachel Kelly making progress down the far side of the circle for Loreto. She's won her side a long corner here. Loreto trying to work their way around the sides of this Railway Union defence. They've got everybody back except for Katie Mullen. McLaughlin sending it back to Sharon. Loreto have to believe in themselves. They won the league with consistent play throughout the campaign. Today they need to find the belief that they can do something special. Smith with a really good interception there. Mullen chasing it down, but across came Sharon to cover for Loreto. Keeley in a challenge there with Hawkshaw. Free goes to Loreto. Knocked out of play by Saoirse Griffin, but it had already crossed the line, so the line ball going to Railway. Two Dublin rivals coming north today in this Champions Trophy final, sponsored by EY. Biggest game in Irish hockey. Of course, winning the league is important, but the Champions Trophy is the one that every side wants to win because it's so important for the European qualification. And it's such a wonderful finale to the season. Quarterfinals last weekend between the sides 3rd to 6th in the table, but these two were 1st and 2nd, and they only joined this Champions Trophy competition yesterday. Loreto beating Old Alexandra by 2-1. Railway beating Ulster Oaks by 2-0. And here comes Sarah Hawkshaw for Railway Union, looking for a 3rd goal before half-time. Great work by the Irish skipper. Got the cross in, but it's Mia Jennings who was there, and it's going to be a penalty corner to Railway, coming off the feet of the Loreto captain and Railway Union. Well, they scored from their only penalty corner of the game so far. That was in the first quarter. Can they increase their advantage here? Second quarter, a little bit closer. Both sides have given and gotten more or less the same amount of possession. Haven't been too many opportunities in front of goal, but it's going to be Katie Mullen to send this one in. It's a great little work of a corner routine, and it's still there, but the free goes to Loreto. No shot on the edge of the circle. Loreto's defence standing firm, but then they give the ball away. Quickly helped on by Niamh Going and kicked behind by the Loreto goalkeeper Lizzie Murphy. Katie Mullen, so strong, kicked away again by Murphy. Another long corner to Railway, pressing home their advantage as we approach half-time. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Railway Union in control of the game. 2 goals up. Roisin Upton and Emma Smith scoring in the first quarter. And Loretto so far haven't really caused any great problems for Emma Maloney in the Railway Union goal. Good pass, but it flicked away off the stick of Niamh Going. Very quick player, gives away the free. The challenge on Grace Donald was unfair. Quiva Purdue quickly on to Christina Hamill, switching to this left-hand side for Loretto, but losing out to Sarah Patton. Patton driving for the end line, nicely back to Grace McLaughlin, who wins the free hit. Bashed into the circle by Emma Smith, but behind it goes. You can see how much this game means to all of these players. Such an important match, and a mistake there by Lisa Mulcahy, just allowing the ball to hit her foot into the corner by Smith. Here goes Katie Mullen, and it's a penalty corner. Mullen tripped on the end line, and Railway Union trying to find a way to get a third goal before half-time. This is great work by the Ireland player. Just touched there by Loretto's Grace McLaughlin, and it's the third penalty corner of the match to Railway Union. They scored with their first in the first quarter. It's going to be the skipper, Lisa McCarthy, to send this one in. Katie Mullen and Niamh Shaw on the edge of the circle. Stopped by Smith. Shot came in from Niamh Shaw, blocked away for a long corner. Loretto ringing the changes, getting their defenders back after that penalty corner. Hawkshaw with the quick turn, plays it out wide to Jenny Long. Railway's passing and control just a little bit crisper than Loretto so far. Not much pressure being put on the ball by Loretto, who are defending rather deep. Long to Hawkshaw. Back it goes to Shaw. And a little mistake there by Jenny Long, who's sister of Ailish. Also in the squad for Railway today, Mia Jennings. Look at the pressure there, but she did brilliantly to slip past the challenge of Orla Patton. One back for Railway by Jenny Long. Free given away by Mia Jennings. So far the only player carded in the match as we approach half-time. Just 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Hawkshaw dribbling away, never lets the ball get away from her. That's really good play from her, but Lily Lloyd unable to get on the end of it, and that might be the final attacking action in this first half. A half that has been dominated by Railway Union. 3 penalty corners to 1, but most importantly 2 goals to the good. And there's going to be an awful lot that Paul Fitzpatrick will have to say to his Loretto side at half-time if he's to turn this game around. McLaughlin into Jennings. No room to move for the Loretto skipper. There goes the hooter. A fantastic first half for Railway Union and their yellow-clad supporters. Goals from Roisin Upton from the penalty corner and Emma Smith. 2 quick-fire goals in that first quarter. The difference between the sides, and at half-time in this Women's Champions Trophy final, it's Railway Union 2, Loretto 0.
As a nation, I think younger girls can see us getting into tournaments. They want to reach that level. They want to pull on that Irish jerseys. If they couldn't see it, they wouldn't dare to dream it. It's the growth that women's sport has had the past couple of years.
When we qualify for these things, we get broadcasted worldwide. I remember when I was a young girl, how special it was watching the older girls play, and it's just so inspiring, and I want them to really want it as much as we want it.
Hockey has really developed in terms of sponsors like EY coming on to develop the underage programme, just to really embed the legacy of hockey in Irish sport and keep it moving on.
The growth in women's sport has been phenomenal in the past couple of years. Communities are driven by sport. It brings people together. It gives people a shared value. The more girls and women that we can keep in sport or get back into sport is going to help everyone, and I think as a country move forward.
As a senior women's programme, we've tried to have more depth in our squad. Sponsorship is the only way to support.
Improved. Just the opportunity to have a set structure, to know when we're able to come, to have access to buildings, to have access to staff.
The more time you have together to learn how you play, learn what kind of team you want to be, that's the most important thing, and it's changed so much since the beginning of my career. It's amazing to have that time together.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a dining area underneath the pavilion here, and it is serving chips, chicken, goujon, beef burgers, and it has a varied menu, and it also serves refreshments. Could I ask everyone please to use the bins provided for the rubbish? The toilets are in the main building. Go to the top of the stairs, through the double doors, and turn right. For toilets, go to the top of the stairs in the main building, and through the double doors and turn right. Also, can I ask you, please, the area in front of the grandstand is a no standing area. It has signs saying that. It actually disrupts the viewing from the grandstand. People in the grandstand can't see past you. Also, in the interest of health and safety, could I ask all the spectators not to stand on the picnic tables in the marquee. Please do not stand on the tables in the marquee. Thanks very much.
And you're welcome back to this Champions Trophy final for women in Havelock Park in Banbridge, where at half-time the score is looking good for the yellow and green of Railway Union. They'll be playing into quite a stiff breeze in this second half. I don't know how much of a factor that would be on the game, but certainly it's quite a chilly day. Sunny and bright, yes, but there's a breeze coming from the northeast which is just cooling things a bit, and Railway will be playing into that breeze, which is a lot stronger out there in the middle of the pitch than it is for us, Martin the cameraman and me, standing on the gantry overlooking the field of play. Right, both umpires moving into position. The situation, Railway 2 goals to the good from Roisin Upton's penalty corner in the first quarter, quickly followed by Emma Smith's second goal. And it's going to be Sarah Hawkshaw to tip off, the Ireland captain, sending it back to her Ireland teammate Katie Mullen, and quickly forwards to Lily Lloyd. Railway, they just look a bit stronger. They look stronger in the challenge, a little bit quicker with their stick work. Everything has been going their way, but what can Loretta do now? The EY champions, league champions for 24-25, and urgently in need of a goal to get them back into this match. Free given away there by Katie Mullen. Oh, look how quick Hawkshaw was in quickly to deny Mia Jennings any space in the centre. Pitch has been watered at half-time. It should be slick and quick. One thing's for sure, if Loretta don't improve on their passing, they're not going to get back into this game. Came off the feet there of O'Leary of Railway Union. Free hit to the team in maroon today, the Loretta side from Beaufort in Rathfarnham in Dublin, against this Railway Union side who play in Park Avenue in Ballsbridge. Brilliantly won back by Orla Patton, but then the pass going astray. So back with Quiva Purdue, trying to lift it forward, but Railway Union just seem to be winning all of the battles across the pitch. Jennings now trying to get past Emma Smith, winning the free. Railway with literally everybody behind the ball now that Katie Mullen has come back inside the 23. McLaughlin sends it into the corner to Mulcahy, and that's out off the stick of a Railway defender, so long corner goes to Loretto. In fact, it's gone the other way. Must have touched a Loretto player. Orla Patton. Oh, great work by Emma Smith. Extraordinary example to people on keeping at the highest level into your late 30s. Can't imagine how many hundreds of games she has played. It's going to be a card here, and it's a yellow card. Lily Lloyd was the Railway Union player. There's an injury for the Loretto player. I'm not sure. It's number 12, Quiva Purdue, who's gone down. Well, a yellow card already against Mia Jennings in the end of the first quarter, start of the second quarter. Now, who's coming off this time? This time the yellow card going against Lily Lloyd of Railway Union. So the 2-0 leaders are down to 10 for the next 5 minutes. And that could be crucial. It was a strong challenge. I think Quiva Purdue will be okay. She just got a bit of attention from the Loretto physio. Margaret Shaw below me, the manager of the Railway Union side, just having a quick word with Lily Lloyd, who's sitting on the sideline now for 5 minutes. This is a big chance for Loretto. They've got a player advantage. Now they have to use it. They've got to be brave That's super defending again by Railway's number 9. Lisa McCarthy leading by example. And Railway turn it over. Neve going, winning the free hit, which they won't be in too big a hurry to take. 5 minutes now with a player short. Railway will be concentrating on keeping possession, keeping that 2-0 lead intact. Hawkshaw gets it back from Orla Patton. Knocked in towards Katie Mullen. The flick on though, intercepted by Lisa Mulcahy. Ella Pasley sending it forward. Emily Keeley would love to be involved further forward, and this is a great run from Emily Keeley, but the whistle goes. Well, I thought the advantage might have been played there. The free hit going to Loreto. Keeley still had possession when the whistle blew. This is Sharon lifting it to the end line, and it's going to be a penalty corner called against Railway Union's Orla Fox. Umpire Zoe Hall seeing an infringement there as the ball was lifted into the circle. Orla Fox just questioning why that penalty corner was given. It's the first of this second half, and Railway Union already down a player, having to face this Loreto penalty corner, which will be delivered by Shifra O'Brien. They badly need a goal to get themselves back into this contest. 2-0 down since the first quarter. Hamill with the stop. The shot easily saved and batted away by the Railway keeper, Emma Maloney, keeping her goal intact. And that's behind, so that chance for Loreto yielding nothing at all. At their second penalty corner of the match. Railway had 3 in the first half. Railway just trying to keep possession, but it's won back there strongly by Ella Pasley, one of the players who's played in every game this season for Loreto. Defending at the back is Neve Shaw, under pressure from Yasmin Pratt. And the free goes to Loreto. Pratt takes it quickly. Look how many Railway players are between her and the goal. Railway win the free. Played out to the only player who's forward, Katie Mullen. Sliding in there to try and keep it in play, but the free hit will go to Loreto. They've still got the player advantage. They need to make that count. And you can do that best by passing the ball constructively, but that was a mistake by Grace McLaughlin. And away comes Sarah Patton. The Railway Union forward, won back by Mia Jennings. Railway, even though they're a player down, are pressing Loreto right back in their own third. Off the stick of Hamill. Challenge came in. There's an almost resigned look on the faces of the Loreto players, despite their player advantage not being able to take advantage. And Railway very happy keeping it at this end of the pitch. And they get the free hit taken quickly by Sarah Patton. Now Loreto. Again, a loose piece of control by Shifra O'Brien. That was a very strong challenge from Mia Jennings, and just a free hit this time. Jennings, who's already received a yellow card in the game. If she got another, she could be off. Neve Shaw. Orla Patton. Easily past the challenge of Yasmin Pratt. Sarah Patton knocks it towards Katie Mullen. Railway battling for it, but the free goes to... that's surely Another foul there by Sarah Patton, who was blocking the lift forward from Loreto's defence. And a Pasley. Again, the challenges from Railway Union are fast and furious. That was Katie Mullen halting the progress of the maroon side, and Loreto really struggling to find any openings. All down to this incredible shift defence that Railway Union have developed. Christina Hamill, who's been very quiet in the game so far, but that pass is a bit too firm and it goes behind. Loreto just don't seem to have any idea of how they can get themselves back into the match. Railway have been restored to full complement now. The penalty has been served and we're back to 11 aside. McLaughlin at the back for Loreto. Deep in this third quarter, still not threatening Lizzie Murphy's goal, or Emma Maloney's goal rather. Getting my goalies mixed up there. And this is Grace Donald. Railway press, so impressive. Christina Hamill, excellent interception there from Railway Union's Orla Patton, holding off the challenge of Hamill. Sarah Patton now, sending it back to Roisin Upton. You can see Railway, they're just keeping possession. That's all they have to do at 2-0. Hawkshaw, half challenge from Jennings, brilliantly passed two, and now it's forward for Railway's Lily Lloyd, but a good challenge at the back by McLaughlin, wins it for Loreto. What can Loreto do? They really have to find something really special. Consistency in the league, not translating to this one-off game. Such a different thing in a cup final. Railway getting the better of Loreto last year, and as things stand they're going to do it a second time and qualify for the European Hockey League 1 for next season, where they recently played and got Ireland's first ever win at that level. Railway controlling things from the back. Just bouncing away from Orla Patton's stick. Here comes Nicola Torrance. Hasn't had too much game time so far today. Lisa Mulcahy trying to get round the outside of Ali O'Leary, and it's going to be a penalty corner given away by Railway Union. Another opportunity for Loreto in this third quarter. Their second penalty corner of the second half, their third of the match. But they really have to deliver this time. All the Railway players, bar the 4 outfield players on the goal line, moving up to the halfway line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Loreto players around the circle. It's almost score or bust time with just 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Can Loreto find a way through? Play to the side to Purdue, blocked away superbly by Emma Maloney, keeping her clean sheet intact. Look at the pressing from Railway Union. They're hunting in packs. Tremendous challenging all over the park. Off the stick that time of Purdue. It'll be a line ball to Railway Union. No need to rush things. Saoirse Griffin sending it inside. Free won by Roisin Upton. And now it's Niamh Shaw. The long delivery down that far side. Hit maybe a little bit too firmly, but again, Railway quick to win it back. That's been the hallmark of their approach to the game today. What a challenge. Massive win back there by Jenny Long. And then the whistle goes. It's going to be a free hit to Railway. Just 4 minutes in the third quarter. Railway 2, Loretta 0. For those of you joining late, Roisin Upton and Emma Smith, the scorers for Railway Union. I apologise for any disruption in the service, which was due to a problem with the internet in the first part of the game. Hopefully it didn't spoil your enjoyment. This Champions Trophy final sponsored by EY, coming to you live from Havelock Park in Banbridge, between the two best teams in the EY Women's League in 24-25. Smith gives away the free, taken quickly by Torrance. Support there from Yasmin Pratt, but won back again by this tigerish Railway Union side. Great play there by Sarah Patton, just changing the point of play and giving Railway some space on that far side of the pitch. And they've won the free hit here. Loretta's turn to defend, cut out by their centre-back, Grace McLaughlin. Need to move the ball quicker, Loretta. Challenge from Roisin Upton, but the free hit goes to the yellow and green. Railway trying to repeat what they did last year, beating Loreto by a single goal to nil in the Champions Trophy final of 2024. And they're not too far away from doing it again, because we've only got 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Those two first quarter goals, the difference between the sides. Railway, who started quickly, took advantage of the Loretta side that so far has not got going today. Again, Hamill loses out to Hawkshaw in the centre. Crucial battle that Railway Union have clearly won. And oftentimes, if the midfield battle is won, it's that side that will go on and win the game. Another challenge coming in from Katie Mullen. McLaughlin sending it up the line to Grace Donald. Cross lifted into the circle, so free goes to Railway Union. Exactly what they would have wanted. Approaching the end of quarter number 3. Well, the other match today, the men's Champions Trophy final, coming up at 3:45, also available live on the Hockey Ireland website and also on the TG4 YouTube channel. That match between the two northern sides, the close neighbours Lisnagarvey and Banbridge. We're expecting a huge crowd for that. Oh, that's Cueva Perdue trying to send one into the corner, but the pass went astray. And so far, everything going Railway Union's way. These two sides will meet again next Saturday, the 10th of May, in Grange Road, at the home of Three Rock Rovers. The AIG-sponsored Irish Senior Cup finals coming up then. But this is the match that both really want to win. This is the crucial one that gets European qualification. Tremendous defending again by Roisin Upton. It's off the feet, I thought, of the defender, but no, the free goes the other way to Railway Union. And everything going the way of the yellow and green as we reach the end of quarter number 3. And the scoreline, the same as it was at half-time. Railway Union on the way perhaps to a Champions Trophy for the second time in a row. It's 2-0 to Railway Union against Loreto.
How will your business confidently use AI? To drive growth? To inspire innovation? AI is accelerating and change won't wait. At EY, we're partnering with Irish business leaders to realise the power of AI. From design to deployment, strategy to solution, responsibly, ethically. Because AI isn't coming, it's already here. Visit ey.ai/IE to shape your AI future today.
Well, welcome back to Havelock Park in Banbridge for the fourth quarter of this EY-sponsored Champions Trophy final for women. It's Loreto in the maroon against the yellow and green of Railway Union. Loreto, who have won this trophy twice in 2018 and 2023 against the current holders, Railway Union, who won it for the very first time on this very same pitch last year by 1-0, and that goal scored in the final seconds of the game. Roisin Upton with a penalty stroke at the death of that match, but so far today it's been Railway Union who have looked the better side. It's not all over though for Loreto. 2 goals in a quarter is not a lot in hockey, and it's very much within their compass to come back into the match. But if Railway just keep this solid defensive work going and can keep their energy levels up right into the fourth quarter, then they have to be the favourites, big favourites, to lift that trophy in a half an hour's time or so. Upton doing well, getting the challenge in, not once but twice, and preventing Yasmin Pratt from getting forward. Fox wins the free hit. Railway Union, who have so many really experienced players in their lineup. You can't say enough about the job that Una McCarthy has done in rebuilding the side after losing her daughters Michelle and Niamh Carey to Braxgata last summer, and also a couple of players who were retired from the game. This could be Emma Smith's swan song as well, and she got one of the goals today. Roisin Upton losing out there to Rachel Kelly. Taken quickly by Mia Jennings. The shot was blocked right in the centre. And again, Railway's defence stands firm. The best defence in women's hockey this season. They have conceded just 12 goals in 18 league matches, and a clean sheet yesterday as well. Could be, by the end of this match, 12 goals in 20 games, which is a remarkable defensive record in a game of hockey, which generally is quite high scoring. But Loreto have just not been able to find a way through the yellow and green wall. And it's Railway Union who are on the cusp of repeating their success of last year and winning this Champions Trophy for the second time. Kept in well on that far side, but the line ball will go to Railway Union. Going to be a free hit to Loreto. Into the centre it goes to Rachel Kelly. Flicked inside by Mulcahy. Nice turn this time from Hamill. Now it's Emily Keeley, one of the dangerous threats against Railway, but the free called by Zoe Hall, the umpire on this near side. And Railway Union can breathe again. That clock in the corner, the biggest enemy for Loreto. Just under 14 minutes to go. Here come Loreto again. It's a good run that time by Shifra O'Brien, and she went down, but it's going to be... a card has been produced, a green card, I think. So it's the third card of the game, and it's against Emma Smith. Will be playing her last Champions Trophy match in an illustrious career that has gone back so much. Hamill wins it back against Hawkshaw. One of the first times today we've seen that, and it's going to be a penalty corner. Christina Hamill finally getting the better of Sarah Hawkshaw. And it's a fourth penalty corner of the match to Loreto. And you never know, if they can just get a goal here, it could lead to a grandstand finish, who knows. Just a green card against Smith. That's just a 2-minute infraction. So she'll be back on the pitch shortly. Railway Union down a player then for this penalty corner. Quiva Purdue with the shot, brilliantly blocked by the Railway defence. Purdue came on it again, and they have won themselves a stroke here. It's going to be a penalty stroke to Loreto. A well-worked penalty corner. The shot was good. The block came in, and maybe just a bit of illegal use of the stick as Quiva Purdue tried to make herself, or take herself towards goal. Caitlin Sharon is going to be the one to take this penalty stroke against Emma Maloney, who has 9 clean sheets in 17 games in the EY League this season. Can she keep her goal intact, or will Sharon get Loreto back into the match? It's in the net! Loreto have finally found the net. And with just 11.5 minutes to go, Caitlin Sharon makes it 2-1 from that penalty stroke. We've got a game on here in Banbridge. So Roisin Upton and Emma Smith for Railway in the opening quarter. Caitlin Sharon getting that goal to make it 2-1. How will Railway Union respond? Will they try and defend this narrow advantage? Or will they come looking to restore their 2-goal advantage? What a cross that was! Katie Mullen sending it across the face of the circle. But Railway's Ali O'Leary couldn't quite get her stick onto it. Hamill back to McLaughlin. Renewed hope now for the Maroon of Loreto. Losing out narrowly to Railway last year. Can they find a way back into the match now? Here comes Nicola Torrance. Gets the line ball, takes it quickly. Came off Hawkshaw's stick. It's going to be a free out to Railway this time. Loreto looking to the umpire Zoe Hall to see if maybe they would get another penalty corner. It's 11 aside again. It's Railway with that whirlwind start. Are they starting to run out of steam a bit? They've put so much effort into the opening 3.5 quarters. Just under 10 minutes to go. Loreto trying to keep possession. Caitlin Sharon just losing out on that far side. Roisin Upton sending it in to Sarah Hawkshaw, quickly closed down by Hamill. Touched on by Smith. Hawkshaw battling in there too, but the free goes to the Maroon of Loreto. All of a sudden, the Rathfarnham side with a little opportunity. They just feel like they're back in the game. They can just find one more moment. A mistake at the back by Railway's Saoirse Griffin. Quickly taken by Mulcahy. Block came in from Sarah Patton. And here comes Sarah Patton, big and rangy. Mia Jennings trying to get the stick in for Loreto. Griffin battling. Nicola Torrens gives away the free. Roisin Upton just slowing things down for Railway. They're still leading, 2-1. They just have to make sure they don't make any mistakes. Sometimes playing defensively is not the best way to win a game. That was Christina Hamill who got the stick in. Line ball goes to Railway Union. Saoirse Griffin. Back to Roisin Upton. Good challenge came in from Torrens. Back from Pratt to McLaughlin. Pratt again, loses control. It's very tense out there, I can tell you. Both sides are desperate to get their hands on this trophy. You can really feel the anxiety in the play. Roisin Upton just needs to settle it down. Sent forward by Niamh Shaw. Cut out by McLaughlin at the back for Loreto. They get the line ball this time. Caoimhe Purdue standing over it. Block came in from Katie Mullen, and there's going to be a card here. A card for Katie Mullen, and it's a green card against Railway Union. 5 minutes down to 10 players. And Katie Mullen comes to the sideline. Huge moment in the game, 2-1, and now Loreto will have a player advantage for the next 5 minutes until about 2 minutes and 15 seconds from the end. Hawkshaw slips. Here come Loreto, they've got renewed hope. Rachel Kelly had a quiet game so far, wins the free off Roisin Upton. Now it's Loreta's turn to apply the pressure. Railway with all 9 outfield players behind the ball. McLaughlin sends it into the corner. Railway defending for all they're worth, but they've given away another free hit here. Just over 6 minutes to go. Super defending again by Railway Union. Sarah Patton with one of those trademark runs of hers, stopped in her tracks by Mia Jennings. Crowd getting involved here. Good number of supporters have come up from Dublin to watch these two sides. Here's Emma Smith. Free goes to Railway Union. This game could go either way. It's still about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes to go on the penalty, the green card penalty against Katie Mullen. So Railway playing short-handed, but doing really well to keep the ball at the other end of the pitch. Loreto desperate to get a second goal that could take it to a shootout. No extra time in these matches. If it's level at the end of 70 minutes, it's straight to a shootout. Lily Lloyd battling in there for Railway, gives away the free hit, taken quickly. Hamill coming wide to find some space. Good block there by Lily Lloyd. The sun shining here in Havelock Park, but For whom will it be shining at the end of the 70 minutes? 4.5 to go. Railway back to full complement. 11 aside again. That makes Loretta's job of getting back to parity that little bit harder. Here's Emily Keeley. Tracked all the way by Smith. Turn there from the Loretto player in the circle, and the free hit goes to Railway Union. Umpire Zoe Hall making a big decision there to give the free hit to Railway Union. 3.5 minutes to go. As it stands, Railway Union will be winning this Champions Trophy sponsored by EY for the second year in a row, unless Loretto can do something special. McLaughlin to Mulcahy. Challenge comes in again from Orla Patton. Mulcahy into Christina Hamill. Gets past Lily Lloyd. Plays it back to Mulcahy. Loretto trying to stretch this Railway defence, but they have been absolutely superb this season. It's been a cracking final. The hockey hasn't been of the best quality, but then you never get that in a championship match where so much is at stake. Place in the highest level of European club hockey awaits the winners today. For the losers, they go into the second level of European hockey. Lifted long by Katie Mullen, wasting a few precious seconds. That's going to be a line ball in the corner. Came off the corner flag and out. How many minutes left? Just 2 to go. Railway desperately trying to hang on. Mistake that time by Lisa Mulcahy. Railway Union cheering every single moment that they get possession back. Orla Patton. Not Sarah Hawkshaw, that was Lisa McCarthy. Mia Jennings winning it back for Loretto. Battling with Hawkshaw. Those two have been keeping a very close eye on each other throughout the match. Jennings gets it into the circle. Roisin Upton is there. Oh, that superb stick skill from the former Ireland player. Great work from Roisin Upton, scorer of a goal today. McLaughlin pulls it down. Mulcahy wins it for Loretto. Hamill, what can she do? Upton tracking her all the way. 3 minutes to go. The turn there by Shifra O'Brien. She's had so few chances, so few today, but that's off the legs of Lisa McCarthy. And it's another penalty corner to Loretto in these dying minutes of the game. Their 5th penalty corner of the match. So far they've only scored from a penalty stroke from Caitlin Sherrin a few minutes ago. Could this be the crucial moment of this match? Loretto needing a goal to take it to a shootout. What can they produce from this penalty corner? Stopped on the edge of the circle by Hamill. The shot from Quiva Perdue deflects wide off a Loretto stick. Possession back to Railway Union. And time is the enemy for Loretto. Less than 2 minutes to go now. Battling there with Mulcahy. Sending it on to Mullen. That's good play by Railway Union, finding some space on that far side. Emma Smith. What a day for her if she could win the Champions Trophy for the second time at the dusk of what has been an absolutely magnificent career. Christina Hamill trying to lead for Loreto. Emily Keeley sent out wide by Sharon. Can Loreto make another chance? That's Smith with the challenge. It's going to be a free in for Loreto. Just over a minute left. Railway Union on the cusp of winning this trophy for the second time in a row. Lily Lloyd with the interception. More possession for Loreto. Can they produce something special? Here's the chance. Oh, it's blocked in there. It's going to be a free out. It was Nicola Torrens trying to get the ball towards goal. And that could be that. We're into that crucial final minute. The time and the hooter is down to the umpires and the technical officials now. Hawkshaw. Such a wonderful first half. Drifted from the game, but that's super play from her. Lily Lloyd knocking it down to the Ireland captain. And the scoreboard in the corners says 7-6, 5 seconds to go. Railway on the cusp here. And there goes the hooter. Railway Union are the Champions Trophy winners for 2025. And for the second year in a row, they have beaten Loreto by a single goal here in Havelock Park. What a day for the Ballsbridge Club and for their supporters who've made the journey north. Goalkeeper Emma Maloney, only beaten once from a penalty stroke. And it's a tremendous performance, this, by Railway Union, who galloped into a 2-goal lead in the first quarter with goals by Roisin Upton from the penalty corner and Emma Smith, the veteran who will be retiring at the end of this season. But back came Loreto. They really battled their way into the fourth quarter, got that penalty stroke from Caitlin Sharon, but couldn't find another goal to take it to a shootout. And the final score here in Havelock Park is Loreto 1, Railway Union 2. And the Ballsbridge side have won the Champions Trophy for the second year in a row under the astute management of Una McCarthy. What a legend in Irish hockey she is. An extremely difficult proposition trying to rebuild a team. And after 6 or 7 games this season, it didn't look like it was possible that Railway Union could be involved in this, the finale of the season. But here they are, 2-1 winners against Loreto, the league champions. But it's Railway who will qualify for the Europa League top level of women's club hockey, and that's what they were battling for today. Terrific performance from the Ballsbridge club. Ably led by their captain Lisa McCarthy, with wonderful contributions from the likes of Katie Mullen, Sarah Hawkshaw, Roisin Upton and Emma Smith, the current and past Ireland international players in this Railway Union lineup. I saw them play at the start of the season, and they're a completely different side now to what they were then. A fantastic performance of coaching by Una McCarthy, who has given her life to Railway Union and deserves every success that she has achieved. Well, who knows where they will be next season. Katie Mullen there on the mobile phone as the Railway Union players enjoy this moment of triumph. The full squad and some of the children as well, all joining in with them. It's a great day to be a Railway Union supporter. And it was a titanic match. For every victor there has to be a vanquished, and for Loreto, well, sadly for them, just the league trophy to call their own. Maybe next week in the Irish Senior Cup final in Three Rock Rovers ground on the Grange Road, we might see a different Loretto, and maybe they can get revenge on that day. But the trophy over on that far side is going to be presented to Railway Union in the next minute or so. Hockey Ireland's flag adorning the presentation table as the Railway Union players go across to take the accolades from their many supporters who've made the journey to support the side. Got to remember, all these players are amateur. They put an enormous amount of time and energy into getting to this level of competition, and it's been a wonderful example, this, of the spirit of amateurism and hockey at the highest level in Ireland. So we leave you for now. Havelock Park awaits the men's final coming up at 3:45 between Banbridge, who'll be playing here at home, against Lisnagarvey, the side from just 12 miles up the road. But it's Railway Union that we leave you with, celebrating their victory. Champions Trophy winners for the second year in a row. Final score, Loretto 1, Railway Union 2.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'd now like to proceed with the trophy presentation for the EY 25i Champions Trophy. If your full teams out, please. I'd now like to call upon Hockey Ireland President, Mr. John Dennis, to say a few words.
Thank you, Neil. Welcome everybody to the presentation ceremony. A particular welcome to Michael Kidd from EY and Mervyn Logan, President of Ulster Hockey. You're very welcome. I think you'll all agree with me that we just experienced one of the most exciting matches for quite a while. And that is due to the two teams, and I'd like you to give a big round of applause for both teams, please. The tournament over 2 days on the ladies' side has been exciting. Yesterday's games were just as tight, and it shows as well the commitment that's involved with both coaches across the two teams. Well done, coaches. This is the culmination of the season for the league, the trophy tournament. And I think it's important and right that we recognise the huge effort that's put in by EY to making this a success. Thank you, Michael. I'd also like to thank Brandbridge Hockey Club for hosting this weekend's event, and in particular to thank Neil and his committee for the work they've put in making sure it's worked very clearly. Thank you. Special word of thanks to our tournament director Dave Atchison and his officials who kept everything under control on the bench for the last 2 days. Thank you, Dave. I'd like to call on the two umpires, Zoe and Liz, to come forward to receive their medals, please.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, John. We'll now begin the official trophy presentation, and we'll start off with the ladies' play of the tournament. A very competitive zone, no doubt. But this year's play of the year for the 2025 EY Champions Trophy is number 13 from Railway Union, Emma Smith. And we'll just come forward to receive the congratulations from Michael Kidd from EY. Well done, Emma. We'll now move on to the medal presentation. And these will be presented, the silver medals will be presented by the President of Ulster Hockey, Mr. Mervyn Logan. So I'd like to call upon Maya Jennings from Dorado to come up and say a few words and present the medals to her team, please. Hi, Maya.
I'll keep this quick. Thank you to Banbridge, as always, for hosting. It's brilliant. Thanks to Hockey Ireland. Thank you to the umpires all year round as well. Thanks to Railway. It's always a battle. Thanks to our supporters, as always. You are absolutely brilliant, and we'd be lost without you. Thanks for bringing the noise always. Thanks to Loretto Hockey Club. Thanks to Fitz, Clarkey, Anne-Marie. You are honestly brilliant. We can't thank you enough. Lastly, thanks to the girls. The standards we hold ourselves into, we train week in, week out as a squad, and you can only ask for that much, can you? So well done, girls. We can hold our heads high there. Thank you. Liz Murphy. Tina. Grace. Lisa. Caitlin. Grace Donald. for 6. Emily Keeley, Steve O'Brien, Relly, Viva, Sophie, Ella Badley, Nicola Torrance, Delvin Pratt, Ava Doyle, Katie Dunn, Holly Lennon. I'll grab them for the table. I'll grab them for you. Yeah.
Thanks, Mayor. Now we'll move on to the gold medal presentation, and I'd like to call upon the captain of Railway Union, Lisa McCarthy, to come up and say a few words on behalf of the winners. Congratulations, Lisa.
Thank you. Firstly, I'd like to thank Banbridge Hockey Club. It's always a superb event, really exciting weekend. Thank you so much to the referees, technical directors. We really appreciate all of your very fair umpiring. We'd like to thank the amazing Railway Union supporters, fans, all of the people that do jobs for us, water our pitch, run our table on the sideline. You travel around the country over to Denbosch to support us. There's so many people to name. I won't name them all, but I appreciate all of your help this season. To Hockey Ireland, thank you for hosting this amazing event. To our own team now, to Una, Ellie, Margaret, Gareth, Kenny, Rachel, those just name a few of our coaching staff. You've been phenomenal this season. Last season, you've always supported us, and we've really grown with all of your help and coaching and support off the pitch too. To Loretto, we knew today was going to be an incredibly challenging game, and that it was. It's always a battle when we play you. Your standards are so high, I agree with Mia, and obviously we get to play you guys again, and that'll be an exciting game too. To Railway Union, the girls, it's such a privilege to get to play on this team. Every week we get to go out, and I think the main part that we do is we have fun. And I think you see that, we're always smiling, and everyone brings that in every single session they go to, every single game they go to, off the pitch, everyone brings their best attitude, and that makes such a difference. So thank you so much for an incredible season. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your commitment to this team. We'll hopefully see you back in Railway for an amazing celebration later on.
Thanks, Lisa. Now I'd like to call Mr. John Dennis to present the gold medals to Railway Union. If Lisa just wants to introduce her team again.
First up, Emma Buckley. Let's go, Bucks. Roisin Upton. Orla Patton. Sarah Patton. Niamh Shaw. Niamh Gowing. Ali O'Leary. Saoirse Griffin. Lily Lloyd. Orla Fox. Eilish Long. Jenny Long. Jane Arundel. Sarah Hawkshaw. Olivia Mullen. Katie Mullen. and the one and only Emma Smith, one more year. And just to call out, there's a few people that didn't travel with us today. Clár was injured, we've got Maddie, we've got Maeve. They're also really important members of our squad too, so we want to acknowledge them too.
And Lisa McCarthy. And now, folks, the moment you've all been waiting for, I'd like to call upon Mr. Michael Kidd, managing partner of EY Ireland, to present the EY Champions Trophy to Railway Union. Congratulations to Railway Union, 2025 EY champions. Please stay with us, folks, for the men's final at 3:45 between Lisnagowie and Bombridge. You're very welcome to stay and enjoy hospitality at Bombridge Hockey Club. If you're travelling on, safe home and enjoy your summer. Thank you very much, folks.
As a nation, I think younger girls can see us getting into tournaments. They want to reach that level. They want to pull on that Irish jerseys. If they couldn't see it, they wouldn't dare to dream it. It's the growth that women's sport has had the past couple of years.
When we qualify for these things, we get broadcasted worldwide. I remember when I was a young girl, how special it was watching the older girls play, and it's just so inspiring. And I want them to really want it as much as we want it.
Hockey has really developed in terms of sponsors like EY coming on to develop the underage programme, just to really embed the legacy of hockey in Irish sport and keep it moving on.
The growth in women's sport has been phenomenal in the past couple of years. Communities are driven by sport. It brings people together, it gives people a shared value. The more girls and women that we can keep in sport or get back into sport is going to help everyone, and I think as a country move forward.
As a senior women's programme, we've tried to have more depth in our squad. Sponsorship is the only way to support girls and boys from the age of 18 to 21 to be able to come out here for 1-2 days a week and focus on hockey, so it's really big.
I've been in the programme 12 years now. To see the difference in those 12 years where we've improved, just the opportunity to have a set structure, to know when we're able to come, to have access to buildings, to have access to staff.
The more time you have together to learn how you play, learn what kind of team you want to be, that's the most important thing, and it's changed so much since the beginning of my career. It's amazing to have that time together.